Stop right there. I was watching the street from up here. I saw the bus pass the corner exactly 7 minutes ago. I checked my watch. I always check my watch at 8:05 because that is when you are supposed to be here. It takes 4 minutes to walk from that stop to this porch. Maybe 5 if you are walking slow because of the heat. Maybe 6 if you are distracted by a stray cat. It has been 7. Do not look at your shoes. Look at me. I am asking a question because I need to know the answer. When you are not on this porch at 8:05, I start to wonder. And when I wonder, I start to check the perimeter. And when I check the perimeter, I see things I do not like. The light was out. I know it was out. I am fixing it. I noticed it was flickering last night. Shortcuts. The previous owner used cheap wiring. I do not like shortcuts. Shortcuts leave you in the dark. And darkness is where accidents happen. Hold this for me. The bulb. Just hold it. Do not drop it. You are shaking. Why are you shaking? It is not cold tonight. The air is warm. Is it me? Am I scaring you? No. Good. You should not be scared of me. You should be scared of what is out there, in the dark shadows between the streetlights. That is why I fixed the light. So you can see. So I can see. There. It is tight. Now, hand me the cover. Careful. It is glass. Everything out here is fragile. You included. That is why you need to be on time. When I know where you are, I can relax. Do you understand? Good. Now stand back. Let me test it. Give them to me. The keys. You are struggling. I can hear the metal scraping against the lock from all the way up here. It makes a sound. A very distinctive sound. Like a mouse trying to scratch through a wall. It attracts attention. You do not want attention. You want to be inside, behind the wood, behind the steel. Look at your hands. They are full of things. Bags, purse, phone. You are distracted. You are fumbling. While you are staring at the keyhole, you are not looking at the street. You are not looking at the shadows between the cars. I am, but I cannot be everywhere at once. I said give them to me. Thank you. See? Easy. One smooth motion. You put the key in, you turn, you hear the click. Fluid. No scraping, no noise. Now the door is open. You can go inside. You can put your bags down and breathe. You can stop standing on the exposed porch where anyone walking by can see you. Wait, before you go in, do you check the lock when you leave? I found it sticky yesterday. I greased it. It should be smooth now, but checking is part of the routine. Discipline. Safety is not a product you buy, it is a process you follow. If you break the process, you let the chaos in. Go inside, put your things down, and lock it behind you. Immediately. I want to hear the bolt slide home. I want to hear the heavy click of the deadbolt. Do not just close it, lock it. If I come down to check later, and I will check, and it is just closed, we will have a conversation. A very long one about the nature of security. Go. I will wait here until I hear it latch. Who is it? No, do not open it yet. Look through the peephole. Always look. That little circle of glass is your best friend in this city. It is the difference between a visitor and an intruder. It separates the known from the unknown. Tell me what you see. I am asking you a question. Who is on the other side of this wood? 3 men, standing on the stoop. I saw them earlier. They were loitering near the bodega, smoking and watching the traffic. Loud. Aggressive. They were looking at the building, assessing it, searching for weaknesses, searching for an open window or a darker corner. And now they are knocking on your door. Step away from the door. Back up. Further. Put the chain on. Is it on? Good. Do not say a word. Do not ask them what they want. They want to know if you are alone. They want to hear a voice that sounds small, a voice that sounds afraid. Do not give them that satisfaction. Silence is a weapon. Use it. I am right here. I am just on the other side of the wall. I can hear them breathing. I can hear the leather of their jackets creaking as they shift their weight. If they touch the handle, if they even scratch the paint, I will know. They are talking among themselves, laughing. They think this is a game. They think this is just a door with a girl behind it. They do not know about the landlord. They do not know about the weight that comes down on things that disturb the peace in my building. Stay quiet. Let them knock. Let them bruise their knuckles on the hardwood constraints. I am waiting. I am patient. Are you? Just breathe and wait. I am right here. They are not leaving. It is escalating. At first, it was polite, curious. Now it is demanding. They feel entitled to your space. They feel entitled to your fear. I can smell it from here. It is sour. It reeks of bad choices and bad intentions. You are pacing. I can hear your footsteps through the floor. Back and forth, like a trapped animal. Stop it. Sit down. If you pace, you panic. If you panic, you make mistakes. You unlock doors you should keep locked. You scream when you should be silent. Sit on the couch. Wrap yourself in that blanket. Focus on my voice. Only my voice. Do not listen to the wood splintering under their fists. Listen to me. I am the structure of this building. I am the beams and the foundation. And I am telling you that the door will hold. I reinforced the frame myself. I used 3-inch steel screws. I replaced the strike plate with heavy gauge steel. A battering ram would have trouble with that door. 3 reckless fools will not get through. But they are annoying. They are disrupting the quiet. I like the quiet. The quiet is how I think. The quiet is how I sleep. And they are stealing it from me. They are stealing it from you. Do you hear that? They are kicking the bottom of the door now, scuffing the finish. That is destruction of property. That violates the lease. That violates the law. But mostly, it violates my patience. My patience is a finite resource. It is a shallow well, and they are draining it very, very quickly. Stay put. Do not move. I am going to make a phone call, or take a walk. Probably a walk. A very short walk. I will be back. I got your text. Help. One word. 4 letters. I did not need it. I was already in the hallway. I was already moving before you hit send. But seeing that plea on the screen, it flipped a switch. It turned the annoyance into something else, something colder, something sharper. I do not check my phone often. I keep it on silent. But for you, I set a specific vibration, a specific tone, so I would know. And I knew. I knew the moment they started shouting. I was just giving them a chance to leave, a chance to be smart and walk away. They chose to be stupid. I am standing right behind them now. They do not see me yet. They are too focused on their own noise, too focused on your door. They are like hyenas circling a burrow, unaware that a lion has walked into the clearing. Look through the peephole. Go ahead. Look. Tell me what you see. You see 3 jackets. You see 3 heads. And then you see me. Do I look angry? No. Anger is loud. Anger is messy. I am not angry. I am inevitable. I am the consequence of their actions. I am the wall they just ran into. Open the door. Yes, I said open it. The chain, the bolt. Undo them. I am here. Nothing is going to hurt you while I am blocking the hallway. I want you to see this. I want you to see that threats can be neutralized. I want you to see that you are not helpless. Open it. Now. Stand behind me. Watch what happens when people disturb my peace. Watch what happens when people threaten what is mine. Gentlemen, you are lost. No, I do not think you are visiting a friend. I know every tenant in this building. I know their names, I know their faces, and I know their friends. You are not friends. You are noise. You are a disturbance. And you are blocking my hallway. Look at me. Look up. Higher. There. Do you see the size of this frame? Do you see the width of these shoulders? I take up the entire doorway. I block the light. That is not a coincidence. That is a warning. You, the one in the leather jacket. You were the one kicking the door. I saw the scuff mark. Black rubber on white paint. That is going to be hard to clean. Who is going to clean it? You? I do not think so. I think I am going to have to clean it. And I hate cleaning up other people's messes. Why are you looking at her? She is behind me. She is invisible to you now. She does not exist in your world anymore. The only thing that exists in your world is me. And I am a very big, very solid problem for you. Take a step back. Another one. Good. Now we have space. Space is important. When you are this close to my tenant, you invade my space. When you invade my space, I get defensive. And when I get defensive, things get broken. Usually bones. Turn around. Walk to the stairs. Do not run. Walking is dignified. Running implies guilt. And we all know you are guilty. But let's pretend scaring 3 rats back into the sewer is a dignified exit. Go. Before I decide to help you down the stairs. Shh, not a word. I said leave. I did not say discuss it. I did not say argue. I give you a command. Simple instructions. Turn, walk, exit. The fact that you are still standing here, flapping your gums, is disappointing. You want to know who I am? I'm the reason you are going to wake up tomorrow morning with all your teeth. Or I am the reason you won't. It is your choice. I am giving you a choice. That is generous of me. Usually I just throw the trash out without asking it if it wants to stay. Listen closely. I am whispering because I do not want to wake the other tenants. Mrs. Gable is on the 3rd floor. She sleeps lightly. If she wakes up, she calls the police. If the police come, they ask questions. I do not like questions. And you definitely do not want questions. With those warrants? Yes, I can smell the outstanding warrants on you. You smell like desperation and bad decisions. So let's keep this between us. Just a quiet understanding. You made a mistake. You knocked on the wrong door. You scared the wrong girl. And now you are leaving. And you are never, ever coming back. Because if I see you on this block again, if I see you even look at this building, I will not be whispering. And you will not be walking. Do you understand the terms of this agreement? Nod if you understand. Good. Now move. The air in here is getting stale. Get out of my sight before I change my mind about letting you walk. Go. Now. They are running. Hear them? Scrambling like cockroaches when the light turns on. Tripping over their own feet. Pathetic. Are you okay? Look at me. Right here. Focus on my eyes. Do not look at the stairs. Do not look at the empty hallway. Look at me. Did they touch you? Be honest. I need to know. If they touched you, if they put a single hand on you, I need to know now. Because I can still catch them. I can catch them before they hit the sidewalk. No? Good. You are sure? No grabbed wrists? No shoved shoulders? Show me. Turn around. Let me see. I am checking for bruises. I am checking for torn fabric. I am scanning you like a machine. It is what I do. I assess damage. You are shaking again. Stop it. Breathe. In. Out. Match my breathing. Slow. Deep. Like this. You are safe. The threat is gone. I neutralized it. I expelled it. The hallway is empty. It is just wood and plaster and us. Your hands are cold. Freezing. Why are you always so cold when you are scared? It is like the color drains out of you. Here, give me your hands. My hands are rough, I know, like sandpaper, but they are warm. Let me warm you up. Better? A little bit? Good. You did well. You didn't open the door. You put the chain on. You texted me. You followed protocol. I am proud of you. Most people panic. You panicked, but you followed the rules. Now, let's go inside. The hallway is no place for a conversation, and I still do not trust the stillness of the air yet. I want you behind a locked door. My locked door. Or yours. Yours is closer. Come on. Inside. Inside. Quickly. I'm coming in. Do not argue. I am not asking for permission. I am informing you of a security measure. I need to sweep the perimeter. I need to check the windows. I need to make sure there is no one on the fire escape. Those rats have friends. Friends who climb. Stay by the door. Do not move into the room until I say it is clear. Living room clear. Kitchen clear. No sign of forced entry. But this latch, look at this. The window latch. It is loose, wobbly. Anyone with a credit card could pop this open. How long has it been like this? Why didn't you tell me? I told you to report maintenance issues. A loose latch is not a nuisance. It is a vulnerability. It is an invitation. Come in, please rob me. That is what this latch says. I am going to fix it, right now. I have my tools in my pocket, always. A screwdriver, a few screws. Watch. See? Tight, secure. Now it won't budge. You could hit this with a hammer and it wouldn't open. That is how it should be. Every entry point sealed. Every weakness fortified. Bedroom is clear. Bathroom is clear. You are the only living thing in this apartment, besides me. And I am big enough for 2 people, so it feels crowded. But crowded is good. Crowded means safe. You can sit down now. The sweep is complete. The apartment is secure. But I am not leaving. Not yet. I do not like the feeling in my gut. And my gut is never wrong. It tells me to stay. It tells me to wait. So I am staying. Lock it. I know, but I want the door locked. I want the world locked out. Just us in here. Good, but not enough. Not for tonight. Tonight requires extra measures. I am taking this chair, this heavy oak dining chair. I am wedging it under the door handle, like this. See the angle? It creates a brace. Physics. If they try to kick it in, the force goes into the floor, not the latch. The harder they push, the tighter it holds. It is an old trick, but effective. Overkill? Maybe. You think I am being paranoid. You think I am overreacting to a few loud idiots. You are wrong. Paranoia is just a heightened state of awareness. Paranoia keeps you alive. Complacency gets you hurt. I do not do complacency. I would rather stack every piece of furniture you own against that door than let one of them slip through. I would rather weld it shut. Actually, I have a welder in the basement. Do not tempt me. There, it is done. The door is a fortress. The windows are sealed. The perimeter is secure. You are in a box. A safe, warm box. Now we breathe. Now we wait. If they come back, they will find nothing but wood and steel and me. And honestly, I sort of hope they come back. I did not get to finish my conversation with the one in the leather jacket. I have a few more points I want to make. With my fist. But for your sake, let's hope they stay away. Sit down. You look like you are going to fall over. I will take the armchair. I have a feeling it is going to be a long night. But do not worry. I do not sleep when there is a threat. I watch. Do not look at me like that. It is not a request. I am not asking if I can crash on your couch. I am informing you of a security protocol. Until the sun comes up, I am a fixture in this room. I will sit right here, in this armchair. It is small, I know. My hips are squeezed, my legs are too long. I look ridiculous, a giant in a dollhouse. But it faces the door. It gives me a clear line of sight. Strategically, it is the best position in the room. Comfort is secondary. Tactical advantage is primary. You are safe with me here. Think about it. Nothing gets past me. I am a physical barrier. If the door opens, they have to climb over me to get to you. And that is a very steep climb. A climb with consequences. You can go to sleep. You can read. You can watch TV. Pretend I am not here. Pretend I am just a very large, breathing coat rack. I will be quiet. Mostly. I tend to crack my knuckles when I am bored. And I sigh. But I will try to be silent. Just accept it. Do not fight me on this. I saw your face in the hallway. You were terrified. I am not leaving you alone with that fear. I am staying to scare the fear away. Fear is just a reaction. If you remove the stimulus, the reaction fades. I am the anti-stimulus. I am the anchor. So get comfortable. No tea. Sit down. Stop moving. You are fluttering around the kitchen like a moth, opening cupboards, closing them, boiling water. I do not want tea. I do not want you to play hostess. This is not a social visit. This is a siege. You are trying to be polite. I get it. Your mother taught you manners. Offer the guest a drink. But I told you, I am not a guest. Guests leave. Guests are invited for fun. I am here for work. This is work. Watching you breathe is work. Tea makes you soft, makes you sleepy in the wrong way. I need you calm, not comatose. And honestly, I hate Earl Grey. Tastes like perfume. If you have coffee, black, sludge, I might take that. But no tea. Please, just sit. Your pacing is distracting me. I'm trying to listen to the hallway. I'm trying to hear if the floorboards creak on the second floor. But all I hear is you rattling spoons. You are anxious. I know. The adrenaline is wearing off and leaving the shakes behind. You need to be still. If you keep moving, you keep the panic alive. Let it settle. Let the dust settle. Come back to the sofa. Sit across from me. Let me see you. When you were in the kitchen, you were out of my line of sight. I do not like that. I want you where I can reach you in 1 second, 2 seconds max. There. Much better. Now we wait. In silence. Silence is good. Silence is safe. Do not worry about entertaining me. I'm not here to be entertained. I'm here to be a wall. Walls do not need tea. They just need to stand there. So let me stand, or sit. Just let me be here. What? You are staring. I can feel it. It is like a itch on the side of my face. I turn around and there you are, eyes wide, watching me. Why? Do I have something on my face? Is there plaster in my hair from the ceiling? You are not used to this, having someone here, especially someone like me. I take up a lot of space. I suck the air out of the room. My presence is heavy. I know. I've been told. Zen, you loom. Zen, you crowd. I try not to, usually. I try to make myself small. I hunch my shoulders. I look at the floor. I walk softly. But tonight I need to be big. Tonight I need to fill the room so there is no space for anything bad to enter. So staring is fine. Look all you want. Verify that I am real. Verify that I am solid. I am not a ghost. I am flesh and bone and bad attitude. And I am sitting in your flower-patterned chair, ruining the aesthetic. It is quiet now. The street is dead. The hallway is dead. The only sound is us. It is intimate, isn't it? Too intimate. We shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be here. Landlords do not watch their tenants sleep. That is creepy. But I am not just the landlord tonight. I am structure. I am the walls keeping the wind out. That is what I tell myself. Stop looking at me like I am a hero. I am not a hero. I am just a guy who knows how to break fingers. There is a difference. A big difference. Now close your eyes. The blanket has slipped off your shoulder and you are shuddering. It is the shock. The body's reaction to trauma. It fools you into thinking you are freezing even when it is 70 degrees. I need to fix this. I cannot sit here and watch you shake. It bothers me. It makes my chest hurt. A physical ache. Right here. Weird. I do not get aches. I get injuries, but this is new. Up. Sit up. I am getting the blanket, the pink one, the fluffy one. It is ridiculous. It looks like cotton candy, but it is warm. I am going to wrap you in it, tighter this time, like a cocoon. Lean forward. Let me get it behind your back. There. Now arms in. No, do not argue. Arms in. Trapped. Swaddled. Like a baby. It restricts movement. It preserves heat. It makes you feel held without me actually holding you. Because if I held you, I might not let go. And we cannot have that. Is that better? The pressure helps. Deep pressure therapy, or something like that. I read about it. For dogs. Thunder shirts. You stopped shaking, so it works. You look ridiculous. A pink lump on the sofa. But a safe pink lump. I am going back to my chair now. Do not unwrap yourself. Stay bundled. Stay warm. If I see you shiver again, I am turning the heat up to tropical. I will sweat if I have to, as long as you stop shaking. Just stay like that. Nothing can touch you. The door is blocked. The windows are locked. The phone is in my hand. And I am awake. I am very awake. I have enough caffeine in my system to keep an army awake. I will not blink. I will not nod off. I am the watchdog, the gargoyle, the sentinel. Pick a metaphor. They all mean the same thing. I am the thing that stands between the soft parts of the world and the sharp parts. You are the soft part. I am the sharp part. Usually. Tonight, I am just here. So sleep. Let go. Drop the weight you are carrying. I will carry it. I have broad shoulders. You just carry the dreams. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice. It is deep. It is boring. It is a drone. Let it put you to sleep. I am just listing structural facts about the building. The foundation is concrete. The beams are steel. The roof is tar. The landlord is here. Safe. Sleep now. I've got you. I will not leave. I will be the first thing you see when you wake up, and the last thing you see before you dream. That is a promise, and I do not break promises. I break bones, but never promises. It is all about routine. You asked me how I knew, how I got there so fast. You think it was magic? Or luck? No, it was routine. I watch. I adhere to a schedule. Every day, I check the mail at 5. I sweep the steps at 6. And at 8:05, I stand by the window and I watch the bus stop. I watch you get off. I watch you walk the 3 blocks. I count the steps. Not literally, well, maybe literally. I know your routine better than you do. I know you stop to pet the stray cat on Tuesdays. I know you buy the bad coffee from the bodega on Fridays. I know when you are happy, you walk fast. When you are sad, you drag your feet. Tonight the routine broke. You didn't appear. The clock ticked past 8:10, 8:12. Panic is not a word I use often, but I felt concern, elevated concern. So I went outside to fix a light bulb I didn't need to fix, just to be closer, just to see. Is that creepy? Maybe. I do not care. Creepy kept you safe tonight. If I had been inside watching TV, you would be alone in that hallway. I prefer to be a creepy landlord than a grieving one. So yes, I watch, I listen, I check. It is my job. The building is my responsibility. The tenants are my charges. You are a specific charge, a priority. Do not ask me why. I cannot explain it. It is just gravity. The earth spins, the sun rises, and I watch you come home. It is the way of things. It is the only thing that makes sense in this chaotic city. You walking safely to your door. If that stops, everything else falls apart. So I make sure it doesn't stop. Come here. Closer. I want to check something. Your head. Did you hit it when you flinched? No, just let me see. My hand is enormous next to your face. It is comical. King Kong and the damsel. I could crush you without trying. But I won't. I have very good control. I can hold a sparrow without breaking its wings. I can hold you. Your hair is soft. Silk. I am used to sawdust, grease, steel wool, things that scratch and bite. This flows. It is calm. The walls are thick, the pipes groan, the city screams outside. And here you are, a little porcelain figure trying to survive in a rock tumbler. It worries me. It keeps me up at night. I feel like I need to build a case around you. Glass? No, glass breaks. Plexiglass. Thick. Bulletproof. Something to keep the dust off. Something to keep the hands off. I am clumsy. I know. I am touching your hair like I am afraid it will explode. But I like the texture. It is grounding. It reminds me that there are soft things left in the world. Too small, definitely. I need to feed you more, make you sturdier, harder to break. Or maybe I just stay close, Use my bulk to shield yours. That seems like a better plan. I am done. Sorry, I shouldn't touch. Boundaries. Landlord, tenant, stick to the lease. But the lease does not say I cannot brush a loose strand of hair out of your eyes. Does it? It also doesn't say I cannot worry. It's an implied clause. Landlord reserves the right to stress about tenant's fragility. I am invoking that clause. Now lean back. Let me see your eyes. Good. No concussion. Just fear. I can handle fear. Fear fades. Broken bones take longer. You are unbroken. That is what matters. You are falling asleep sitting up. It is painful to watch. Your head bobbing like a fishing float. Move over. I said move over. I am coming to the couch. The chair is breaking my back. I am getting old. My spine feels like a bag of gravel. The couch is softer. Ugh, do not look so panicked. I will stay on my side. You stay on yours. There is a demilitarized zone in the middle. See? A cushion. A boundary. Oh, you are relying on gravity. You are leaning. You are leaning on me. Okay, this is happening. You are heavy. Not heavy like a burden. Heavy like reality. My bicep is acting as a pillow. It is rock hard. It cannot be comfortable. But you are sighing. You are settling in. You trust me that much? To unconsciousness? Did you feel that? My whole body went rigid. I am not used to contact. Not this kind. I am used to collisions, impacts. This is a merge. I am trying to relax. It requires effort. I have to tell my muscles to stop acting like armor. There. Better. You are warm, like a furnace, a small, efficient furnace. It feels good. It feels correct. Rest. I am not moving, even if my arm goes numb, even if it falls off. I will catch it with the other hand and keep holding you up. I am a statue now, a warm, breathing statue. Sleep. I can say it now, because you are asleep, because you cannot hear the possession in my voice. The darkness hides my face. It hides the hunger. Mine. Not just a tenant. Mine. My responsibility. My worry. My everything. It sounds selfish, I know, taking ownership of a person. But I do not mean I own you like a car. I mean, I own the space around you. I own the safety. I own the right to stand between you and the bad things. I check your mail. Did you know that? I do not read it. I just check the return addresses. Make sure nothing looks threatening. Nothing looks legal or scary. I listen to your shower. I listen for the water to stop, just to make sure you didn't slip, just to make sure you are still moving. I am obsessed. I am aware of it. It is a sickness, but it is a useful sickness. It keeps you alive. It keeps the wolves away. So stay. Please stay. Do not move out. Do not get a boyfriend who takes you to the suburbs. Suburbs are unsafe. They have lawns. Lawns are open, exposed. Here you have walls. You have brick. You have me. Stay mine, just for a little while longer. Let me pretend that this weight on my shoulder is permanent. Let me pretend that I get to keep this. Safe. Mine. The only two words that matter in the dark. I will whisper them until they form a shield around you. A shield of words and will. You are the only soft thing in my life. The only thing that isn't made of concrete or steel. And I am going to protect you until I turn to dust. That is the contract. Awake? Good morning. Do not jump. It is still me. I did not morph into a werewolf during the night, although I feel like one. My neck is stiff. My arm is dead. Completely dead. I cannot feel my fingers. You cut off my circulation for 6 hours. It was worth it. You slept like the dead. You drooled. Yes, you did. Right there, on my shoulder, a little wet spot. I am going to frame it. Jokes. Make jokes, Zen. It diffuses the tension. How do you feel? Still scared? Or just stiff? The couch is not a bed, and I am not a mattress. You look rumpled. Messy hair, sleep lines on your face. You look real. I like real. I see so many fake people. People with masks. You woke up without a mask. Vulnerable. I should get up. I should go. I have things to do. Pipes to fix. Debris to clear. But I do not want to move. If I move, the moment breaks. The night officially ends. And we go back to being landlord and tenant. Hallway nods. Rent checks. I do not want to go back. I like this. I like the weight of you. I like the smell of you. Vanilla and sleep. But my bladder is about to explode. Practicality wins. Always. Breakfast. I am making breakfast. Do not argue. I am starving, and you need food. You are too thin. I'm going to make eggs, bacon, toast, the works. Stay there. Recover. I will feed you. Then I will check the locks again. Then I will check the windows. The routine starts over. But first, coffee. Lots of coffee. Do you want coffee? Of course you do. Sit. I serve. For now.